my name is Zona Strings. You're welcome to my guitar lesson. And today I'll be teaching you how to play a popular song by Teni called Uyo Meyo. I'll show you how to play it on my guitar. And now, before we get started, I'd like you to tune up. This is my E string. This is my A string. This is my D string. This is my G string. My B string. And my high E string. Alright. Now you're tuned up, let's get to the song. The very first thing you need to do in order to play this song successfully on the guitar is to do what I call the drop D tuning. The drop D tuning is a situation where you drop your low E string. We all know that this is our low E string. By the time you bring it down, a tone down, by reducing the pitch, a tone down to D, you have a drop D. So now we have a D now instead of E. Yeah, there, exactly. So now we have a drop D tuning. You can also play the song with your standard tuning, but for the sake of this particular feel I'd like to show you in the song, there is this flavor the drop D tuning gives to it. So just use the drop D tuning and you'll get along. And now the first thing to also consider is the key of the song. The key is actually F sharp major. This is F sharp major originally, but we are going to use the CAPO in order to play the song successfully. So I'm going to take my CAPO and place it on the 4th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th fret. Let me place the CAPO on the 4th fret, like that. And now you're set to play the song Uyo Meyo. Alright, that's basically the idea, behind the whole song. If you listen to the song closely, you will hear this particular guitar line or something very close to this guitar line I just played now throughout the song. That is exactly what it takes to play Uyo Meyo on the guitar. So I'm going to break it down for you now. Remember I told you it's in the key of F sharp major, and we now have our CAPO on the 4th fret. And also remember that we are in the drop D tuning. I've dropped this low A string to D. So it's no longer an E note. It's now, or E string, it's now the D string because it's giving us the D note now. So to play this song in F sharp, having your CAPO on the 4th fret, the first thing you need to know is to understand the chord format you want to use to play the song. What chord format? Is it the C shape you want to use to play the entire song, or the D form, or the G form? In this case, I'm going to use the D form. So we are going to assume we are in the key of D major, but remember we are in the key of F sharp major actually. But I'm going to use the D chord shapes to play the song. So now, having known that, also remember that this song requires just 3 chords. Just 3 chords make up the chord progression to Uyo Meyo. 3 chords. The first chord is the F sharp major chord. The second chord is the B major chord. The third chord is the C sharp major chord. let me show you that right away so that you get to understand. Now for the F sharp major chord, here is the fingering I'm using. It's actually the regular D major chord, you know. Just like that, D major chord. So now that's our F sharp major chord. For the second chord, the B major chord, here is the shape we are going to use. You take your ring finger to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th fret after the CAPO, the 5th fret after the CAPO. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You place this finger, your ring finger there, and then you skip your A string and play the next 3 strings. 1, 2, 3. And that's the chord we're going to use. That's the shape we're going to use to play our B major chord. So that would mean, exactly. Now for the third chord, we are going to use our regular A major chord, the A major chord, which is this, and this together. Alright, now that you've gotten the chords to the chord progression, here is how to play them. Now you start with your B major chord. You can use your fingers to play that. Like I told you earlier, your thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, like that. Followed by your F major chord, your F sharp major chord, which is your D chord, your D major chord in disguise here, remember? And then finally the C sharp major chord, which is your A major chord shape. So putting them together, we have something like this. Haven't gotten that. Now let's get to playing the exact lines to the song, the way it was played in the music. Now, starting with the your B major chord. The very first thing to do is to play your bass notes here simultaneously with the second string here, which is that's the first thing to play on that chord, followed by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. First finger, second finger, third finger on string 4, string 3, and string 2, just like that. So putting them together, we have something like this. I take it again. As easy as that. And then followed by a little run. Let me connect that to what I played earlier so that you get it. So okay, I take it again. Okay, So what's going on there? I'm actually playing 1, 2, 3, the 3rd fret here after the CAPO, the 3rd fret with my middle finger here, followed by but to get that effect you need to play that real fast, just like that, followed by your 3rd string. So I take that again very slowly. Yeah, you're done with the first movement. The next movement would be playing the next chord to the chord progression, which is our D chord shape here. That's the F major chord. So, but you don't just strike it like that to get that sound. In order to get the sound that we're looking for, after this and the next thing you'd play is 2 notes. Your bass note here, which is your D in these guys, that's your F sharp. You play your open note and this note here on the 4th fret after the CAPO. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this note combined with the open note gives us the chord we are supposed to play as the next chord in the chord progression. So let me not confuse you. Let me play it from the top so that you can get the connection. So real slow now from the first chord. See? Exactly. I take it again. Okay. After you play that, the next thing to play is you play this note again. Remember, we played this note after the. That's exactly what we're doing here. But remember, we are also adding the bass notes to give it the feeling of, the chord we are in. That's the F sharp major chord. So I take it again to that point. With that, you've played the first section of the song. Now let's get to the next section, which is the last section, actually, the last chord of the progression, which is our A major chord shape, which we're using to play our C sharp major chord, actually, because I told you about that initially when we started. So just to keep it simple, just know that you're playing your regular A major chord. So, but you're not just going to strike it like that. To get the song played the way it was played in the original track, you need to select a few notes from that chord and connect it with what we already have, and you've played Uyo Meyo. It's very, very easy. It's very, very simple. In fact, one of the simplest songs I've ever played since I started playing guitar. One of the simplest songs I can show you. It's very, very easy. Okay, there's a connection or a connecting note to that chord. After this, in order to play the next chord, or before you play the next chord, you use these notes. It's just playing the open string here, 2nd string, open string, or the 2nd string, or open note of the second string, sorry. That's the connecting note to the last chord, which is. Now, if you notice, I'm not playing my regular A major chord. I am actually playing an A sus2 chord. So how do you play that? Instead of playing 1, 2, 3, remove this finger and play just 1 and 2 like that. Get your A sus chord there. Which is actually your C sharp sus. Alright, so we have now, how do you play that chord? I haven't gotten to that point. How do you play it? Let me start again. Okay, you play 1, 2, 3. Your thumb playing the bass note, your first finger playing the next string, second finger playing the following string, like that. So okay, let me take it from the top again so that you don't get it twisted. Okay. Okay, that's where we stopped. After that, okay, let's get to it again. All right. There's a slaw there, or call it hammer on. When you play your A sus chord shape, one after the other, picking the strings one after the other. Thumb, index, middle, ring. See? Okay. Just like that. Hammer on. Last string, or the first string. So, this is basically what we're doing. And that's basically the song. Now let me connect it from the top so that you get it. Okay. Take it again. Okay. So what is happening here? When you get to that last chord, the last movement, you play a repetition of what we played earlier. So you see that the song is just going back and forth on the same movement, the same lines going, just a repetition basically. So the moment you get the lines at first, all you need to do is repeat the same movement. And that's how the song goes, over and over and over till the song ends. So let me show you a little bit of what I mean by that. So we started like this. Okay, same thing. Okay, now the second time, there's a little bit of an exception in the rule I gave you earlier. Now the second time when you're playing that A shape, it's not exactly the same thing with the first time. So let me show you exactly what to play there. Instead of playing, That's the first time. The next time will be like, okay, okay. That's how you play the A chord the second time. So the first time you played something like, and then the next time you play something like, or you pull off. That's what's going on my right hand. This is it. You play your with your thumb the bass note, first finger, second finger, and then you skip this and play just to come back and pull off here. Exactly. So I take it slowly. So if you noticed, I actually play fingerstyle with 5 fingers. So many people ignore their pinky, but I really enjoy playing with my pinky. So if you're not used to it, maybe you should try it. But if you're not used to it and you don't want to try it, you can still stick to your normal thumb 1, 2, 3 fingers thing. But you just have to figure out how to play those notes. So that's basically Uyo Meyo. Let me now take it slowly from the top and play it like over a particular duration so that you get the feel of the entire thing. So as easy as that. Or maybe I should play it a little bit slower this time around so that you'll get it. Just come a little bit closer so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm taking it slowly this time. And remember, as a musician, you have the freedom to recreate and add color where necessary. You could add anything basically just to spice it up. You don't necessarily need to stick to this particular arrangement. This is just to give you the idea, the backbone, kind of. I say that. This is just to give you the idea of how to play something pretty close or 99% close to what is played in the original song. It doesn't mean you should stop there. You could add your own spice, bring in your person to it. Like you could decide to play like this. First, learn the basics and then you can explore. That's basically all you need to do, or all you need to learn in order to play Uyo Meyo on your guitar. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were able to get, it down. If you have any, questions, if you have any comments, any suggestions, any complaints, you can leave it in the comment section below, and let me know what you feel about this lesson. Is there something I'm missing out on? Is there something you like about it? Is there something you'd like to be clarified on, or do you want me to do another video explaining a particular concept? Feel free, just tell me whatever you want in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to attend to that. Alright, I believe you can now play Uyo Meyo on your guitar. Don't forget, this is just the introductory part, the basic arrangement. Feel free to go check out my fingerstyle arrangement on the song. I uploaded that earlier. Go check it out and tell me what you feel about it. And in case you didn't understand any parts in the video, just leave a comment, and I'll make sure I attend to that. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done that already, because I'll be uploading more and more guitar lessons from now on. For now, thank you very much for watching. Stay blessed.